Hello, accountability buddies, and I might have to Casey Neistat this with some sunglasses, which feels awkward. It's super sunny out today, which feels like the kind of first super sunny day we've had in like a week since I went out for my bike ride. It's been kind of rainy and dreary ever since then. Little spots of sun here and there where I've gone out for my walk. And so today you might recognize my location also by the noise. I'm at Kings Beach and Red Rock Park here in Lynn, and I'm here for a walk. So I'm going for part of my walk, and then I'm meeting a friend, and then I'm going to complete my walk. So I'm going to be able to get in a slightly longer walk than I normally would do, and feel pretty good about that. So it's good because Saturday and Sunday are both going to be very rainy again. I might be able to get a short walk in Saturday morning because it's not supposed to rain. It's just supposed to be overcast, and then it's going to start raining Saturday afternoon and continue through pretty much constantly until Monday afternoon. So in the peak spring rain season here in New England, just like trying to get in some time when it's sunny out, just while I can, trying to do it while I can. And I think that just speaks to making time for something, because I see it as important rather than not taking the time to do this, not making time for it. So feeling pretty good about all of that. One of the things I've noticed is like I definitely have preferences for places to walk. I mean, you've probably noticed that my last few episodes have been shot at the Willows in Salem, and I really like the Willows. I think part of it is that when I go there in the morning, there aren't a lot of people there. And I like that. I don't know what it is, but if I'm out walking, my preference is not to be surrounded by people. I prefer doing it at times and in places where there aren't huge numbers of people. And that's just a personal preference. I also find that the Willows has just enough variation in terrain that it's more interesting. Whereas Kings Beach, Red Rock Park, and then like the beach headed out to Nahant are very flat and a little boring to me. They're just not my preference in terms of like if I'm walking, what kind of stuff I want to be walking on. It's very nice. It's very safe. The flat it's not pavement, it's cement. The cement sidewalks are actually quite nice for walking. I don't find myself tripping all that much. Whereas when I'm at the Willows, the walkways are very uneven and frost heaved, and like roots have grown up underneath them. So it's very uneven territory. And that's fine. But I like the like little bit of hills that are out there. And so one of the things that I did last night after work, as I was headed home, I realized like I really wanted to go out and see Winter Island, which is near the Willows, before I actually went out there. I wanted to see like what it was about, because like on the maps it only shows like there are a couple of roads on it and there's a loop, but then it shows some trail systems, and I wanted to see what that looked like. And I was able to drive out there. I didn't go past the loop, but it appears there's like maybe some parking out there, but also there's ample parking out near the Willows, so I can park there for free, walk out to Winter's Island, and then check out the trails. So I might do that upcoming. You'd see some new videos out there. And one of the things that I've noticed as I have started to walk before work, or walk more before work, and I'm trying to get in at least a mile every morning, is that I don't find myself making time to make video or take video of things. I'm just trying to really get the distance in and keep my pace up which is something that is necessary for the exercise to be effective for me. So yeah, so feeling pretty good about all of that. Feeling pretty excited about going out to check out Winter Island in the upcoming weeks, because it's some trails, and I think the trails will be fun. Just something a little different from like always walking on tar or cement, you know, the sidewalks and things that are paved. And it might also be something that I might be able to bike. I've got to check the trail rules. So not every trail in the local park system allows bikes on the trail. Some of the trails are walking trails only. So I just got to be careful about that and make sure that I'm not breaking any rules or getting myself in trouble, then having to, you know, carry my bike out. So yeah, so that is, I'm kind of excited about that. Happy that I've made the time to go out and check it out, because I know I feel much more comfortable doing a walk if I go and check it out by car first, a walk or a bike ride. Like, you know, my friend had told me that 1A was super dangerous, and that it's just too many cars and people were, you know, just crazy out there, and you're gonna get hit. And then when I drove it to go and visit my friend, I realized it was super wide shoulders. There were bike lanes in part of it, and there were also a lot of cyclists already on that route. So I think checking things out by car first, especially if I'm going to cycle it or ride my bike on it, that I'm just going to feel better about it. A downside to this weekend is I've been really wanting to put all of the changes on my bike. So I've really wanted to put that cassette on, really wanting to put the derailleur on. And the downside is that it's going to rain all weekend, or it's going to rain the whole time that I am able, when I would have the time to work on the bike. So that just means I'm not going to be able to work on the bike this weekend. I mean, I might take the tire off, put the cassette on. I might be able to do that in the house. I could potentially bring the bike into the kitchen and work on it. Or, you know, maybe I'll take it into the basement, clean out the basement a little bit and do that. There's not a lot of room in there because historically I've used the basement for working on gardening stuff. So the basement's full of gardening things and not biking things. So yeah, just making some plans for the weekend outside of working, and thinking about how I'm going to get some stuff done, and you know, also have some balance in my life. So that is where I'm at today, and I've got about an hour and a half before I'm supposed to meet my friend. So I'm gonna head out in one direction and get part of my walk in, and then head back to the park here, Red Rock Park, where I'm going to meet my friend, and finish my walk in the other direction for about 45 minutes. And this is sort of, so it's my friend and my coworker. We're doing we're having a meeting, but we're going to walk while we have the meeting. So yeah, it's just, as well, I think a more relaxing way to have a meeting is while we're outside walking. And I think that's going to be nice. So anyway, with that, I'm going to go get out onto the sidewalk here and get walking. And, as always, I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for your subscriptions, your likes and your comments. The comments and likes are so meaningful, and they really help keep me motivated to keep doing this. And, you know, if you are able to, if you can share one of these videos on your social media, I would greatly appreciate it. Just trying to grow the channel, get people more interested in, what it's like living with type 2 diabetes and the things that I am doing to kind of take care of my health and get well. All right. So with that, thank y'all, and I will see you next time.